podcast on the World Wide Web.
Amazing, incredible,
The best.
fantastic.
Quite frankly, welcome back to Doom and Wrestling Podcast. Isn't it a great podcast, Dejon?
It is a fantastic podcast.
Beautiful podcast. And my co-host over here, some people might say I don't like him, but I love him. He's a great guy.
I always say to Will, he has probably the best Trump accent I've ever heard.
Well, isn't that just fantastic news?
And the joke is, it's not just me that says it. It's the internet that says it. It's my friends that said it. It's the IWC that says it. That's a good reference to someone we're talking about today.
The Bleacher Report says it. Sports Illustrated says it.
Everybody says it.
I'm the greatest presidential podcast host of all time. Anyway, welcome back to the Doom and Wrestling Podcast. Woo!
Hello.
Hello. How are we doing? What a fine Friday it is.
It is a fine Friday. It is very hot in the UK. It's ridiculously hot. It's the coldest out of the hottest days, which is concerning to
And
me.
it's still 22 degrees in the shade.
Yes. I am burning, bro. I can't go outside. I will get darker. I will look at the screen I'm looking at right now.
At the start of the day, he was wet.
Yeah, facts.
If you don't know the film reference, yeah, know it.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
As you can see, I'm wearing a particular type of clothing today. If you're a football fan, you will know exactly what that team is. What's that team, Will?
Juventus.
And why is Juventus relevant for this podcast today?
Oh! Well fucking done. It's Clash in Italy time. We're going to review it. That's going to be the episode today. That is
I know
well played.
Juventus top because Juventus is in Turin. Hello, and the event's in Turin.
And we're going to put a quick pause on this podcast. We'll be back in a second. I'm putting my shit on.
Do you like the idea? I told you, it's good, isn't it? Yes. As we have seen.
Look at that transition there.
Yes. Feel fantastic.
The Italian badge and Napoli.
Yes.
We need to start.
Stuck with the Italian theme. I'm so fucking happy. I did pull out an Inter Milan top and an AC Milan top, and I was like, wait, don't I have a Juventus top? Oh my god, I got a Juventus top. I have two.
Fair. That's a very good choice. I just had to come put mine on as well. Have you got anybody in the back of that?
No. Although, I have a fun fact. This is Zidane's first top that he wore at Juventus.
Oh, I have
one of the last.
Mr. Maradona.
Look at Maradona.
Don't do that, kids. Don't do that. Anyway, let's. Do we want to get straight into it, or do you want to talk about a little bit of Los Noches Grandes?
Los Grande. I think we should talk about that.
Well, we're going to talk about one match.
We're literally going to talk about one match. Although it's a whole event, we're going to talk about literally one match because only one match really is important in it.
And it feels fucking huge.
It is a massive match. In terms of luchador culture, it's huge. And also, it just will expose one wrestler back into hindsight, and back into reality, back to life, back to reality. So what's that match, Will?
It is El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano, OG. Who is, well, we know is Chad Gable versus Ludwig Kaiser. And this feud has been going on for a long time now.
Do we?
I mean, I think we do. Anyway. This match has been going on for a long time, months of build-up. Obviously, it started back early last year when Chad decided, when they went with the El Grande gimmick, wasn't the most well-received thing in the world, but then he got injured, and they had a new El Grande Americana, and they wrote that story so well. And it's led up, they had a little spot at the Rumble, we all knew it was going to happen, and now we actually did, yeah. And now we have landed, well, we're going to be landing tomorrow, 30th of May, for this match. And I can't wait. I think it's like the perfect way to end this.
Yeah, it's a perfect way to make a whole event for it. It makes sense. I think it was always going to lead to this, or WrestleMania. It's going to be one of the two that it would have been on. It only makes sense that it's on AAA.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good match, man. I mean, it's just the concept of this storyline we know from when we first saw it was dead. Like it was crap. Like what are we doing here? And then the fact that they actually turned this. I will give the booking some credit. They actually turned this into a really interesting storyline and a very worthwhile thing to be constantly seeing every week. Like I like seeing it every week.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you know what I find quite funny about it though? It's the fact that in WWE, OG El Grande Americano is like loved by the fans, but El Grande Americano is hated. But then flip that to AAA, and oh my god, is El Grande Americano, not the OG Ludwig Kaiser's guy or character, is like The Rock over there.
Yeah.
Like the pop he gets when he comes out is ridiculous.
And it makes sense because, for in a crowd, like in a Spanish-speaking country, he speaks Spanish on the mic. He's talking like a proper luchador.
He's really embraced the role.
He's really embraced
Chad
the role. Obviously, yeah. And obviously, WWE was smart to be like, well, we don't know what to do with you, but what's the extra qualities you have? Oh, I speak Spanish fluently.
No, but he doesn't. He doesn't. No, he's learned Spanish for this role.
Wow. That's even better, man.
Exactly.
That's even better, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame, obviously, he got arrested in a week, but... But that wasn't El Grande Americano. That was Ludwig Kaiser.
No. That was Ludwig Kaiser. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when we haven't seen him on TV for a while. But the question is, who do you think's going to win?
Who's winning? I do generally think they're carrying on with the second. So Ludwig Kaiser, El Grande Americano. I think that.
Yeah, I think he's going to win.
And I think Chad Gable's going to go back to his old character. I think now. I think they're going to.
I don't think he shouldn't be in Alpha Academy though. They need to send him on a singles run.
Turn him into Kurt Angle like you're supposed to.
Just think, shave the head, keep the beard, and turn into Kurt Angle.
Make him into Kurt Angle. He is a Kurt Angle clone.
He's been in the fucking Olympics. Wrestling. Do it.
And you know what? I've always thought they've always tried to make a character like Kurt Angle back into WWE. They had Gable Steveson. They've had other people. They've got I think they had someone else that they just released recently that was also in the Olympics. They like the thing of having legitimate
athletes,
people in the WWE who have done wrestling, who have done professional wrestling at the Olympics. You have a guy there. He has amazing wrestling ability. He's fucking he's a really good wrestler. Boost him.
You utilise that now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've always obviously he's had an IC title run, but I've always said he's good enough to be in a world title picture. He is for me.
Yeah, just needs a new character.
He just needs a new character.
Got the ability, got the mic work, but I do. The one thing I really don't want him to do off the back of this is introduce another El Grande Americano. That's the one thing I don't want him to do. Just let Kaiser succeed in AAA now. Let him be the top guy, and leave that storyline alone. Don't overdo it. It's the perfect ending. Leave it.
I mean, only time will tell, really, if they do decide to mess that up in some way, shape, or form. But, I do agree with you. They shouldn't then make another one. Yeah. That defeats the point of everything you've built up with the two people. It makes zero sense to do another one. For example, it's like us doing Undertaker versus Undertaker again. Or doing Kane versus Kane again. They were good for a time, and then they left. And then they didn't do it again. Fantastic. And we remember Undertaker versus Undertaker. Remember Kane versus Kane. I mean, Kane versus Kane was terrible, and Undertaker was kind of bad too. But,
do you know who the other Kane was?
I do. And I'm trying to think on top of my head who it was. Who was the other Undertaker? Sorry, Other Kane, sorry. Shit. You're going to tell me because it pissed me off because I do know this.
Got a few more seconds, or are you giving up? It's actually a friend of the show of a friend. It was Luke Gallows.
It was Luke Gallows, yes.
It was.
It was.
So,
it was.
It was. Anyway.
Wow, yeah, it was.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, just don't overdo it. When something can be left alone, just leave it.
Leave that shit alone.
Yes. But anyway, let's talk about what we're all here for.
Yes. Si, signore.
Clash in Italy.
Or Ciao.
Ciao. Yeah. Grazie, papi. So yeah, so that's which match do you want to start with first?
I think we should only start from what it starts on the top of the card. And the top of the card is the Undisputed WWE Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Gunther. Should I give my thoughts first?
Yeah, go on then.
I'm very torn on who wins this. I think it should be Gunther that wins this.
Do you reckon?
I think it should be Gunther. You've built Gunther for how much months? To be fair, how much years of being a monster? Right? You build him up to be that guy, right? And it kind of links to what happens in the main event too, in some way, shape, or form, to what I think the result of the match should be. If you're going to make a certain man retain at some point in this card, it ain't Cody. You make Cody lose it. I think it's okay now to let Cody take a little break and make Gunther hold the reins for a little bit. He's on SmackDown now. You need a guy on SmackDown. Cody hasn't had a break for a long fucking time. He kind of needs a break to, chill with his wife Brandy and his fucking child. I know he's quarterback one, QB one, but there's a reason they brought Gunther to SmackDown. There's a reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason. I think other men will come back as well onto SmackDown. I just think it's time to let Cody have another break. His run's not been really spectacular since he's won it back. I mean, obviously, it's only been a month, so you can only really do much you can with a month. But you built this guy so much, Gunther, so much to be able to be a dominant heel world champion. I think, again, with someone else that we're going to talk about later, he's now a face, not Gunther, but the guy we're going to talk about later is a face now. Who is perceived as a heel, he is a face now. So you make Gunther your top heel and make him win the WWE Championship. I think, personally, for me.
Fair. Well, I'm going to go with the other side. I'm going to go Cody retaining.
Okay.
And I don't think this is going to end in a pinfall. I think this will be a disqualification where either Drew McIntyre or Randy Orton comes back and takes out Cody. No one touches Gunther, but then Gunther doesn't get pinned, so it doesn't make him look weak. But obviously, champion's advantage keeps the belt. And Randy and Drew are both advertised for tonight on Raw on the poster, or SmackDown. Sorry, will they be there? Fuck knows. If you want, I mean, this will be out tomorrow probably. So, I mean, we'll see if that prediction comes true. But yeah, I just don't see Cody losing it just yet. He hasn't even had one defense of it. It's too early to do that again, and if he loses this quick, he will not be a credible champion again. He just won't be, and people will be like, they'll be very sick of that story then. So, but then as he said about Gunther, they built him up so much, it's wrong to make him look weak and get pinned, seeing as he's retired AJ, Cena, Goldberg. So, yeah, I don't see him, I really don't see him losing in the slightest here. So yeah, I think. Do I think the match will be as good as it is made out to be on card? No, I really don't. Because I feel like the interference when it happens, not even if when it happens, I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of backlash for it online. Yeah, personally,
I think a hypothetical sense. I hear that. You make Cody retain and you have like Randy or Drew come in and, completely disrupt that. Because I don't think Randy's fully got to what they needed for that. I don't think...
Here's my thing. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, go for it, man.
But why punt him at the end of WrestleMania and then not have anything to do with it after? He's been out for over a month now, pushing on to a month and a half. Obviously, they've done that punt kick to keep a story going, but give him the time off. So,
I was going to say also with Drew, Drew got cheated out. Drew could feel like he's... Again, I don't know if we overplayed this Drew and Cody thing. I don't know if we overplayed it yet.
I think Drew should have held the title longer.
Yeah, but Drew should have held the title longer. And I get if it's going to be a thing that Drew comes in and be like, I should have held the title longer, then it all does storyline make sense. It does. It does very much make sense. But I just think how strong you've built Gunther, does it ruin his stock a little bit?
I think his stock's already ruined a bit. Like, literally no one's remembering about him retiring AJ and Cena now. Everyone's just like, well, he's been made to look a bit weak. Like, people aren't happy with
He's not lost any matches.
But he tapped to AJ, didn't he? Not officially, but the ref didn't see it, but tapped to AJ, and I think that killed it straight away. If he's meant to be the career killer, he shouldn't be losing any matches.
I think he still looks like a monster. That's just me, though.
I like him. I love him still. I don't think his stock's gone, but I think a lot of the WWE universe think his stock is gone.
I'm all for both. I personally would like Gunther to win, so I just see that dominant heel person in WWE. Because I the only thing that I see with Cody, if Cody loses, is you only, again, I will always hark on this point, because I think it's poignant to bring it up all the time. And I know it probably won't happen if you know, he still has that storyline with Randy and if he has a storyline with Drew. But I need to see heel Cody. And if he does go and he comes back, it's a heel Cody, and a heel Cody is the best for business. It's the best for business. You need
this heel Cody more than
it's so I'm desperate because it's the best for business. He'll be the best heel in wrestling for me. He'll be the best heel apart from MJF. Apart from MJF, he'll be the best heel in wrestling, 100 by a mile. Because his heel work is better than his face work.
Yeah, absolutely. But
so
they never turned Cena when he was the face of the company. So will they do it with Cody? I don't think so. But I hope they do at some point. But
yeah, but as we've seen from heel Cena, they did it great. It was fantastic, but they just could it have been better? Yes. Was it his fault fully that it wasn't better? No. And could they have done heel Cena quicker?
Yeah.
Yes. And I do think they could do heel Cody.
They should have done. They should have turned Cena heel when it was the whole Cena can't wrestle.
Yeah.
They should have done it then. I think they were going to, weren't they? And they had the new music. They had the outfit. Yeah. But they just never pulled the trigger on it.
He wanted to. He wanted to turn heel. Like, he was so on it to turn heel, and he had the attire for it. We know.
I think he was until he saw the storyline they were going to give him, and he was like, "No, it's just not believable."
And whose fault that? The man that booked him. Yeah. The rest of my case.
Anyway.
Next
match. Let's do Rhea versus Jade.
Yes. Season order. I only see one person winning this. To be honest.
Yeah, this match is going to make me fall asleep.
I stopped. I was like, is he right?
Yeah, this match to me it's one of them where we've already seen it at Mania. It wasn't that interesting, and that is nothing against Rhea personally.
Nothing against Rhea.
I think it's more against Jade. She's not really an interesting wrestler. She's a bit like she's got like 6 moves in a locker, and this story has. No, kinda, but Cena was still more interesting. Had a bit of a character, but the reason I'm just not sold on this is because they've had to use like Meechin and BFAB to elevate this when it didn't really need it, and also Jade should be on something else. I get, you know, they're the 2 strongest women in the company. Yeah, fair enough. And on paper, it does look a cool match, but I've already seen it. Rhea fucking squashed Jade. I don't really need to see it again.
Yeah, I don't really need to see it again myself. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I do see Rhea winning. I don't see Rhea not winning. Like, I don't think anyone sees Jade winning. Don't.
Yeah.
Jade's had her time with the title. Like,
yeah.
Let her go on a break. To be honest, I'd rather see her on Raw.
I think we need to see her fucking NXT, bro. Like, it's just not good wrestling. It's really not.
She was really good in AEW. She's really dominant in AEW, and she was used the right way in AEW. And if she wasn't a good wrestler, she wouldn't be in AEW. I don't believe she's a shit wrestler, but when in WWE though, she's garbage, man. I'm not stunned. Like, I'm not. Like it is. You are right. In WWE, it's the same 6 moves. It's boring. Her character, I'm that bitch.
Yeah. But how many times have we heard that before?
All right. Is her mic skills really good?
No.
Mediocre at best. So like, yeah, I don't want this.
No.
I don't want this.
This is.
We're gonna get it.
This will be the match I go for a wee and go and make some dinner and have a bit of glass of agua sin gas. So
agua singua.
And speaking of that, it's agua sin gas time. Sorry, bro.
That is a staple of this.
It is.
This.
I need to make a graphic where like where it's like.
Yeah.
I'll make that.
Yeah.
Agua sin gas break. We're back. Agua sin gas break finished.
I felt like that was. I mean, I edited it anyway, but that was a quick agua sin gas break.
It was indeed. Anyway, next match. Let's get right back into it.
The next match is the singles. I don't know why I've said singles. It's the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship match. It's Becky Lynch versus Ruca.
Sol has to win.
Sol has to win.
Has to win. Because Becky's title reign again.
I'm not sure she will though, and I think I want her to, but I'm not sure she will.
You really don't, because she beat her at Saturday Night's Main Event. Yes, with a referee calling it, but
yeah, but like. It's booking. It's not our booking. It's their booking. They book Becky so strong, bro. They book her better than they book her world title. Well, she is, multiple time world champion. Mm-hmm. Like they book her like a world champion still. She's not a world champion still. She's held that title. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it has elevated the title. I don't really like Becky for her ring work. Her promo skills I've come round to a bit because I understand it from a heel perspective. They are quite good, but her in-ring work to me is just not it at all. But she has elevated the title. I'll give her that. But it is Sol's time. She already beat her at Saturday Night's Main Event. She's had fights with Io. She beat Liv Morgan, I'm pretty sure. Why the hell not? Put it on somebody young. Just do it. Something new. And Sol's so fun to watch.
I think they should put it on her because I'm not surprised if they do put it on her actually because I don't think there's going to be any more title changes apart from the Gunther one that I want. I don't think there's going to be the Rhea one's not changing and the other one later.
But yeah, there's 4 title matches on this.
Yeah, there's 4 titles.
Shit, and there's only 5 matches. Sorry! How great! 4 titles in the margin!
I'm peckish and parched!
I'm peckish and parched!
Yes. I do want Sol to win. I hope she does win.
Yeah.
But I never trust TKO booking anymore. It's not WWE booking, it's TKO booking.
I like how you didn't say Triple H anymore, because we all realise that it's not fucking him.
Yeah, it's TKO booking. I don't trust it enough, so I don't trust that they're going to make Sol win, but I want her to win.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Sol's so exciting to watch week in, week out. She'll turn the belt into being a fighting championship belt, where I reckon she'll host open challenges every week. Yes, please. Because at the moment, Sol, I mean, I really enjoy the women's division of wrestling. I do. But it is just being booked terribly at the moment. It really is.
I agree.
But Sol is one of my... Sol and Liv, at the moment, are the only people I actually enjoy watching. Because they're great wrestlers. They're interesting. And having Sol do them Sol snatches every single week also will push her to the next level. That's exactly what we need from these big stars. And which we did say months ago. They need to start pushing them. And granted, they have done that. Really well, actually.
It makes me feel a bit weird when WWE have these wrestlers. Like, for example, I think Breaker, for example, Bron Breakker, for example. Then he's not 30 yet. He's 28. And I look at, we did watch AEW, both of us. We watched Double or Nothing. And I saw MJF. And, he's been a 3-time whole world champion by the age of 30. And he only turned 30 on the 15th of March.
Yeah.
So, I don't get this thing when WWE just don't want to push stars. Like, I would say they'll push stars, but they don't want to give them titles early.
No.
They don't want to...
But I'm saying this is a perfect time to do that.
Yeah, and they did do it with Braun. They did give him the IC title. But now Braun, within the next year or so, should have a world championship.
Yeah,
absolutely. He should have a world championship. He should absolutely do it. And if he doesn't, WWE are failing him because he's a massive star. With Soul now, yes, give her the belt. Let her run with it for a bit. And then if you want to take her off her, take her do some singles feuds and stuff like that. Come on. But then after that, you push her to the world title. You have to now.
Yeah. And that's the way to book him. And that is the way it should be done. Will it happen? Fuck knows. But yeah, Soul to win.
Yeah, Soul to win.
Come on. Right. Pardon me. Begging some burst. Oba. Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. Now.
This is a good match.
This is lots to talk about.
I don't want it to be a squash, though.
No, but I think this match is set up for is a lose-lose.
Yes.
Because, and I'll explain my thoughts.
I agree with you, by the way.
Brock winning made no sense. Makes the retirement thing no sense. Makes no sense.
But I think it happens.
I think Brock winning as well makes Oba look a bit weaker because he's meant to be this unmovable force that squashed Brock in about 5-6 minutes, and then Brock comes back from retirement where he's not been wrestling, but Oba's wrestling every single week, keeping in shape, but Brock comes back and beats him. Weird. Lowers Oba's stock when Brock is literally going to retire in August at SummerSlam. Oba winning then makes Brock's return look even more pointless, and it makes him look even weaker. Arguably the weakest Brock has ever looked in his career. And that's not me saying that Oba's not good enough to beat Brock. Of course he is, but having him lose twice in a row and making a shock return from retirement, really? Like, I think there needs to be a DQ in this. I think Brock needs to lose the plot and DQ himself in some form. He needs to get desperate and, I don't know, or makes Oba get DQ'd or something. So then Brock wins, then Brock's even more of a heel, and then you have Oba, which has that bit of more. It looks like a face has been cheated out of another victory over Brock. But Brock's like, well, I beat you because I'm smarter than you. I've been around here for so much longer than you, and I tricked him into using something. I don't know. And then you have Oba go and retire him again, because then you've got the Oba as to retire Brock twice. I think it's going to get the disqualification end, because when Oba's like, I'm going to kill you. I think or Oba might lose the plot a bit and like lose his rag, and that shows his rookie mentality still.
So I would agree with you that I think it is a lose-lose. I think it is a lose-lose. However, I know what they're planning. I feel like I know what they're planning. They're planning for Brock to win, and then when it gets to SummerSlam, it's going to be Oba that wins, and then done. I reckon it's a Trinity done. And I think that Brock does fully retire at SummerSlam.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think Oba does, they've teased it. Well, I don't think, I don't know I still don't know what happened at WrestleMania, because I don't know if that was legit or not. Which I guess is great as a wrestling.
You know what? We'll find out on WWE Unreal in like January or something.
Yeah. We'll find out. And I do think that it's. I get why they're gonna make Brock win it. But I do agree it's a lose-lose. But I do think if they do make Brock win it, they're gonna make sure that Oba gets the last win. Because I don't for a second think they're gonna make Brock go over Oba twice. And I don't think that the feud's going to be done after Brock winning tomorrow night. No. I just don't. I don't see that.
No, God, no.
I don't see that. Yeah. But I do see Brock winning, though. But I do agree. It is 100%.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know we said who I thought was going to win. I know, yeah. I think he's going to win. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Brock on this one. But I don't, to be honest, I don't really care who wins. I have no opinion on it, but because I just know either way is a lose-lose.
I care. No, it isn't. Yeah, good point.
It's not I don't care about the match. I just don't care about the result.
Yeah, good point.
Because either way is a lose-lose, so it doesn't really mean anything to me.
Good point. Unless, is it something that Brock cheats his way to win?
As I said, but as I said, I think he will use his veteran knowledge to make Oba disqualify himself.
Yeah, I think if they make,
and it's like the rookie
Oba
versus
win,
veteran story.
I think if they make if they make Brock win, but they make Brock win because he's cheated or he's done something to make Oba lose, then I'm like, okay, I can accept that.
Makes him look even more heel.
Yes.
Which is what we want.
That's what you want. But yeah, it is a lose regardless, but I do think Brock will win.
Not a Westing gas break, a charger break.
Yeah, I have to get a charger. Last match. The main event.
It's Bloodline rules, baby. It's Bloodline rules.
What the tribal combat thing means. So I'm gonna now, while we're looking, Google search what this tribal combat.
Oh, bro, it's just a no DQ match. It's literally just a different name. It's like Street Fight Extreme Rules, no holds barred, no DQ, and Bloodline rules and tribal combat are all the same fucking thing. But at the end of a tribal combat match, the winner becomes the tribal chief, and the other one has to acknowledge them and join their side. That's the only rule with it.
Ooh.
So maybe that would be really interesting to see Jacob be the tribal chief and hold the World Heavyweight Championship. That'd be cool.
Oh man, I don't see that.
But Roman's off TV after this for a month. Roman's not he's been taken off everything for June. He was scheduled for it all, and now he's been taken off everything. So there's a genuine possibility Roman loses here. Which I don't think drops Roman's stock at all, because Roman is the biggest thing in WWE for the past 10 years.
Okay, that changes a bit of what I thought this match.
Because look, I'll put it there, sorry. Cena lost to Austin Theory at WrestleMania. He lost to Solo Sikoa at SummerSlam. It's fine if Roman loses. Roman's stock will never drop. So they don't lose having him off that. And he can come back and he can fucking win it. It don't really matter. But think about what it'd do for Jacob. Think about what it would do.
You've got your star there.
You've got your biggest new star, where maybe he becomes even more like a sadistic and heel version of Roman. You know, he doesn't have time. Go on. No,
I was going to say, this latest edition of Jacob Fatu is fucking class.
Brilliant.
It's class.
Psychotic motherfucker.
He's so psychotic. It's so good. Like, it's ridiculously good.
That's why I said it. I don't have a problem with him winning. All of these matches.
I don't have a problem with him winning at all.
All of these matches, bar the Becky Lynch Ruca match. I want, to be fair, it's the women's match. I want Rhea to win and Sol to win. But the men's matches, I couldn't give a monkey's ass who wins. Don't care. But not saying the way I don't care about the matches. I'm saying the outcome, regardless, is good for anybody here. So
I'll allude to what I I will say what I basically alluded to earlier about having Roman. I think Roman will win.
Okay.
What you've told me has kind of changed my mind a little bit, but I still think he probably will win.
Yeah.
Because I think they'll just have him off TV and they'll just elevate another title, like the US title will just get elevated a bit. But because you have, there's going to be heel and there's going to be a face that wins, and you've basically been like, your thinking is right. There's going to be heel champion and there's going to be also a face champion for each brand. There's going to be heel and a face, right? For SmackDown, it's either going to be a face or a heel. For Raw, it's either going to be a face or a heel. I've actually basically gone the other way that you think, and I think Jacob's probably going to lose. However, if you do make Jacob lose, his stock does drop significantly. It does.
Yeah, that's the thing. He goes and joins Roman's side and has to acknowledge him and fight with him, which is interesting. It's another story to keep going with. But when Roman's not going to be appearing for another month, you'd think the next night on Raw, there's a whole thing with them two where Jacob Or maybe Roman does appear for that one night and goes, right, Jimmy and Jay, I'm going to go and heel for a bit after that match because that was heavy. You two fucking watch him. When I come back, he better still be here. One of them, maybe.
Yeah, so my idea was that they're not going to change the champion here, and they're going to keep Roman as champion, and keep Roman as the now face champion if Gunther wins the WWE title. I can get your reasoning and your understanding behind why you said the people you would say would win now. Oh my god, that's a hard one now.
Here's the thing for you.
Your logic makes more sense than my logic right now. It does.
Fair. Does Zilla appear?
I also was going to ask you that. Does Zilla appear? Because it's no DQ or tribal combat.
Maybe, you know. I hope so. I hope so. I really hope he does. But then again, this match doesn't need that. And all,
No.
Like, I personally think put the belt on Jacob. And I love Roman more than the next guy. Love him to death. But it would really shake things up. And that's what we need. The unpredictability that Roman can lose. He's not the Superman you might have thought he is.
Yeah.
So
I just don't. For every single match on this card, I don't trust TKO booking. I don't trust it. Your booking makes logical sense. Everything you've said makes logical sense.
Yeah.
However, we're not in the booking room. We're not in creative, bro. So, us to say, oh, I think Jacob wins, and then Gunther loses, and then Cody retains. I hear it, but I also kind of don't, because we're not the ones booking it. He knows as well. He knows.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm
But
saying. You might think that your booking, that the way you've booked Clash in Italy is, for me, really good. Like, ideally, if that went out how it turns out, fantastic. Got no complaints. But I also know that these fuckers that booked this show,
they won't do it.
They won't do it.
They
won't do that shit. So, I have a feeling Roman will still win. But I think Roman just won't be on TV. And they'll just have another belt that's elevated.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? However much I want to disagree with you there, I need to be realistic here. That will probably be the case.
No, to be fair, but to be fair, your saying is realistic.
It will probably main event.
Outcome.
It will main event. Roman will probably end up winning. Jacob will acknowledge him, and they'll both be fucked up after this match. This is going to be a heavy hitting match.
There should be some blood.
Oh yes, oh definitely.
There has to be loads of blood.
And then, but it's just my thing of what, and then does he acknowledge him, and then that's the story sort of done for a month, and when we come back to it, or I don't know. No, put the belt on Jacob. Put the belt on Jacob. Simple as.
I do think you should.
But yeah,
I do think they should, but I don't think they're gonna. Isn't Money in the Bank next month?
September.
It's not in June.
No, Money in the Bank's really late this year.
Look.
But yeah, guys. What have you found?
Damn. Why
Is it September?
Are they doing that in September?
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
However, I'm not 100% against it, because that just leads to a better Survivor Series.
We're not talking about Survivor Series already, bro. No, none of this War Games fancy booking this. I know we did it last episode, but we gotta stop doing that.
Because you want to be booking so bad, bro.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, that is quick bit of information. It is a 7 PM start time for you, you sexy little motherfuckers who would live in the UK. Also, SmackDown is this won't be out tonight, but 7 PM. We got some nice timings.
Yeah. But yeah, 7 PM for both today and tomorrow. I don't know if Monday Night Raw's that time. I think it'll be back in there.
They might be still in it.
It might be in somewhere in Europe. I know this is I know that May time is around the time they do the European tour. So.
They are on a European tour at the moment. They're in Liverpool last night.
Yesterday.
Yeah. But yeah, who knows? We'll see. But yeah, enjoy it, guys. Obviously, follow, like, subscribe, share. Most importantly, share.
Like, follow the pages, look at the pages.
And yeah, drop some of your predictions or your opinions in the comment section below.
We'd love more fan engagement. Of course, we'd always love more fan engagement.
And as I said before, if you don't, we'll come round to your house and make you do it.
It's a big dodgy, man.
And that's the truth, brother.
I watched a whole documentary. I mean, I'll say after the pod, it's fine.
I'll see you on Xbox and out, brother. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.